All right, so today we're not just looking at some fitness routine. We're actually deconstructing a powerful philosophy, a kind of script for building a new identity. It's all built around this idea of day 52, and it kicks off with one really direct declaration. It all starts right here. Day 52, this is who you are now. Just notice the wording for a second. It doesn't say this is who you're going to be. It says this is who you are now. See, this isn't some far-off goal. It's a statement about your reality right in this moment. And that little shift is the foundation for a whole new way of thinking about change. So, how does that actually work? Well, it's all about building a new identity. The whole idea is that real, lasting change doesn't start with what you want to achieve. It starts with deciding who you want to be. And this is where it gets really interesting. Most of us, we focus on outcomes, right? Like, I want to lose 10 pounds. But this approach flips that. It's about focusing on your identity, on becoming a healthy, disciplined person. Every single action you take, no matter how small, is like casting a vote for that new identity. You build that new identity one action at a time, and it all begins with the morning ritual. That first hour of your day, that's the first and most critical battleground for reinforcing who you've decided to be. It's your very first chance to cast a vote. And here it is, the very first vote of the day. Before your coffee, before you check your phone, before anything else, water. Now why? Because it's a deliberate choice. You're consciously choosing discipline over what's easy or comfortable. It's a super small action, but it sends a massive signal to your brain that says, hey, I'm the one in control here. So that one simple choice then kicks off this powerful chain reaction. You hydrate, then you move, then you fuel. And think about it. Before the day has even really gotten started, you've already stacked 3 wins. You've gathered 3 pieces of solid evidence proving you are that disciplined person you've decided to be. You're building momentum from minute 1. Now, here's a really crucial point. It's not just that you do the workout. It's all about how you do it. The focus is on quality, on intention. Are you just going through the motions, or are you moving with control? Is your posture strong and confident? Is your breathing focused? Each of these little details is another vote for being someone who is present and intentional. And after the workout, that first meal, it's not a reward. It's a strategic tool. Protein first isn't about what tastes good in the moment. It's about pure function. You are literally fueling the machine you just worked, setting it up for recovery and progress. It's just the next logical step for a person who operates at a high level. Okay, so this whole mindset doesn't just stop at breakfast. It carries through the entire day, where you keep making these conscious, identity-based choices, especially when it comes to food. This slide really breaks down the 2 paths we're faced with all day long. On one side, you've got eating based on your feelings, looking for that quick hit of comfort. And on the other, you've got eating to support your long-term goals. Every single meal is another chance to decide which person you're going to be and cast that vote. And here's what eating for goals actually looks like on a plate. Lunch stops being this random thing and becomes an intentional act. It's not just a pile of food anymore. It's a well-designed plate where every single component has a specific job to do. You've got carbs for energy, protein for strength, and veggies for recovery. It's totally tactical, not reactive. Pay really close attention to the language here. It doesn't say you should go for a walk. It says this is just what you do. And that phrase signals a massive shift, the moment when a forced action becomes an automatic habit. It's now a non-negotiable part of who you are, just like brushing your teeth. There's no debate anymore. And of course, the discipline doesn't just clock out at 5 p.m. The evening is just as critical. It's all about finishing the day strong and, just as importantly, setting tomorrow up for success. Even something like an evening snack follows the exact same rules. It's not a time for mindless eating that just undoes all the hard work you've put in. Instead, it becomes one final, mindful choice for the day. Light, controlled, and intentional. One last vote cast for the disciplined person you are. This right here is such a key connection. Your last decision of the day directly impacts your first decision of tomorrow. So dinner isn't just about wrapping up today. It's about preparing your body to perform at its best tomorrow morning. You're respecting your future self and the promises you've made. It perfectly closes the loop on the day. So finally, you can see how all of this comes together to lock in a new lifestyle. This was never about one big heroic effort. It's about a whole series of small, intentional, consistent actions that when you string them all together, forge a brand new, powerful identity. And all of that leads to this final, definitive statement. After an entire day of making choices that line up with the person you want to be, from that first glass of water to that final meal, the feeling you have isn't hope, it's certainty. You know this isn't temporary. The lifestyle is locked in because you are locked in. And that really just leaves us with this question to think about. The whole Day 52 philosophy is built on these small, repeated actions that prove an identity. So what's your water first moment? What is that one small daily action that, if you just did it consistently, would start to define who you are?
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.